Right guys, here we are, new episode of Baggio. Today is a massive game, but all for the wrong reasons. If you're new around here, please subscribe to the channel and we're going to get into today's episode. Real Madrid at home, and as I said, it's a big game now for all the wrong reasons. The reason being, since we left it, we had an impressive 4-1 win against Real Sociedad. Really impressive, and we missed a penalty. We then went to 2 points within the top of the league with a game in hand. This was our spare game in hand, and this is where bizarrely the game has literally just turned on me. We are making horrendous mistake after mistake after mistake after mistake. We're generally playing okay. We drew Man United, unfortunately, in the next round of the Europa League, which is just a load of bollocks. We played rotated squad because we still had a chance, we still had a sniff, but as you can see, the run has been horrendous. Even in this last game, Vidal and Bernat, for 2 of the goals, they had both had throw-ins and they decided to throw it straight to their players. So I feel slightly screwed over, to be honest, by the game. And we've got a bit of a run-in, an easier run-in. Apart from that, we've got Madrid now, we've got Bilbao who are in 6th, and Betis who are in 5, and our very comfortable 4th position is now not comfortable at all. It's within 3 points of Betis, and if we lose to Bilbao, that lead is going to be cut once again. So we've got a bit of a fight on our hands. I can't say anything about the defence, what defence has been doing wrong. We're missing Muriel. Since he's got injured, we haven't won a game. We're going to go with Rashford again today instead of Mandzukic. They said Rashford generally doesn't play very well. We've also to be fair, we were already in a bad streak. He's only missed the last 2 games. But we are missing Sarabia. He's been our best player since the turn of the year. But it's just been an absolute shambles back there. Absolute shambles. We're going to do a couple of changes. Today is Madrid. We need, I don't know, just a positive performance would be good. The run has been horrendous. And some of the games as well, Getafe, I think Levante were in there as well. We shouldn't be letting the amount of goals. It's weird how the game has suddenly changed. So the start of the season, we were winning a lot of games, 2-0, 3-0, 1-0, creating loads of chances. We still create a number of chances. We aren't taking them, but for some reason, everything goes wrong at the other end. And I mean everything. We're going to stay calm. Let's see if we've got a performance today. It started me questioning what I'm going to do at the end of the season. I don't think I'm going to go as far as resigning. The squad's going to need a massive overhaul. So we need new goalkeepers. I think we need a new right back. We're going to be losing Sisto, Rashford, Sanchez, Herrera, Matuidi, Hamzik, all disappearing back after loans. We've got a lot of work to do. Here we go. First highlight, Damari Gray. Dubois. Get in, Sisto. 1-0. Oh, VAR. Will you bugger off? What's he going to say? Allegri's going mental on the sideline. Yes, he's awarded the goal. 17th of the season for Sisto's been in horrendous form as well. Yeah, so we've got a big rebuild to do. And I'm a little bit worried how much money Sevilla are going to give us, the board are going to give us. We should hopefully get Champions League. That's going to be a real push. I think if I don't get Champions League, there's a high likeliness that I'll probably get sacked anyway. I'm not. And if I do go in the Europa League and I do stay, I will be building 2 squads. And the first team squad will not play in any Copa del Rey's. They'll not play in any European games at all. It'll be purely for the La Liga. And we'll give that a proper go. We've maybe just run out of steam. We've maybe just said the injury to Muriel was significant. Because get in, Sanchez. Sanchez has actually come into the team recently and he's done really well. We just thought we needed. I was playing Matuidi in there, and maybe a 34, 35-year-old box-to-box midfielder probably wasn't the greatest of ideas. And Sanchez has come in and done really well. Yeah, Muriel was the turning point. Rashford has had an absolute stink bomb. Mandzukic does well, but he plays better up front with someone else when we play 4-2-4. And that means leaving out Promes. Sanchez has run it, and he's on the march. I can't believe we're saving this performance till now. Marcus Rashford is in. He's off. He's coming off. He's coming off for that. That was an absolute disgrace. you're in such poor form and you decide to dink the keeper from around the penalty spot, get off the pitch. So it'd be interesting to know what you guys think. Should I resign? Should I just have a little look around? This is obviously coming out in the morning, so I'm not going to play any more games. So you guys that watch first thing, let me know in the comments what would be a good idea to do. I am keen to not just move every single season, but I'm also keen on thinking of how Baggio thinks that if it's not right, Baggio would move on. So I think we will get in sister. We will see how we perform, how the board performs for us in the summer, and how much money we've got in the bank to spend on players. It's going to need a big rebuild. We will have to probably rely on 3 or 4 loans again, but I'm keen on not solely relying on it. We need a striker. We need a quality. Mandzukic is going, Muriel's both going. I'm letting Muriel go because he's on a lot of money and he's 30, 31. Oh, Demarai Gray, what a chance. We sneaked it in. How is this possible? How is this possible? The run that we've been on, and it's coming to an end on camera, but I should have scored the first one. He did well to get the second one in. Demarai Gray. What a performance. Promise. Here he goes. Lovely ball out wide to Sisto. We're going to get a 5th here. Good header away. Hamzik. Sisto. Hamzik. We lost the ball. We're going to break on us now. Come on, we need to get a clean sheet, really. But I don't think we're going to get one somehow. Gabriel Jesus. Casemiro. Smashed in. 4-1. We can't keep a clean sheet. There it is, boys. 4-1. What we're going to do is we're actually going to play the Bilbao game. Will be a big game. We'll come back and we will play the Bilbao game in a minute. Right, so we've made one change to the team that's playing today. Matuidi has had to come in for Herrera, who is unfortunately out for the rest of the season. They're playing Roger up front. Is he a wonder kid? Oh, yeah, he is. Yeah, he is. I just put it 3-star. Maybe he's not. He's not scored that many goals, to be fair. The league table as we see it right now. They're 5th. We've got a game in hand over them, 5 points. A win today would really see us cement that 4th spot. So it's big. Hopefully the Madrid performance was not a flash in the pan and we've recaptured our form. I've gone with Rashford again, begrudgingly, just because I think with his pace, he offers a little bit more than what Mandzukic does. Here we go. First highlight of the game. We've got it. Arana. And we've missed Arana because that Bernat is terrible. The one that we paid 30 million for as well. Dubois. Which annoyingly, because them two signed on the when we were manager officially, they signed on the 1st of July, even though it wasn't me that bought them. The 40 odd million that we spent on the fullbacks in the summer has been added onto my players signed. Ooh, Rashford has been added onto my career stats, which is a little bit annoying. But I know at the end of this season I'll be able to, at the end of the save, I'll deduct that 40 million. Corner ball, it's gone all the way through. Can we break? Doesn't look like it. Martinez. Nunez. Munin. Tackle. What a tackle. No. 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 Thank you. Thank you. I've had a lot of VAR moments over the last sort of like 6 or 7 games. Right. Man more. We've gone a little bit quiet first 25 minutes of the game. Long kick downfield. Roger, the youngster's in. Safe on Robles. I'm kind of wanting to stay at Sevilla just because there's a lot of work to do. And if they give us a nice transfer budget, we are losing a considerable amount of cash this season. If we very quickly have a look at the finances, we're losing 30 million. Last year they made 64, and the main one is European Champions League. Look, we've made 8 million, so there's a 40 million pound difference in money, and then TV revenue. I imagine, 5 million compared to 387,000. So that's the thing. We need Champions League football. Expenditure wise, they spent a shit ton on transfers as well. Did we get anything in last year? The same. Exactly the same. So we've obviously spent too much with that bloody 2 fullbacks and then not having Champions League. If we finish 4th, we're not guaranteed a group stage game. They got knocked out in the first knockout round as well in the last season. They got beat 5-0 to Juventus after drawing 0-0 in the first leg. Here we go, Bilbao, Roger, save. What was that throw? Are we going to get away with it here? But what was that throw then from the goalkeeper? Sisto. Arana did really well on the left-hand side to keep it in. Promes. Go on. Clipped a lovely ball into Damari Gray. That might be a penalty. He's going over to watch the video again. What's he going to give? Oh. Way, we'll probably miss it. Who's taking it? Promise. Come on, son. Come on. Fucking hell. Here we go. Promise got a chance to make up for it here just before half time. He's hit one and he's blazed it into the crowd. Clapping to himself. Brilliant. I'm going to keep it as I was thinking about bringing Mandzukic on and going 4-2-4, but we'll just keep it as it is for now. A draw is good. A draw is good for us, I suppose. Especially after this, we've got Betis at home in the league, but then apart from that, we've got games that we should be winning. We've got none of the big boys, no Valencias, obviously none of the other big three. We'll see where this highlight takes us, and then we'll look at doing some changes potentially. If we score, we'll leave it as it is. Sisto. Oh, we're shooting from all over today. Right, let's have a little change around. We're going to bring Promise off, and then we'll go Mandzukic pressing forward. We're also going to go Hamzik and see if he has the key to unlock the Bilbao defence. Well, we've got half an hour to play. We've got plenty of time. So a draw would be good enough. Here we go. Coming to the last 16 minutes. Hamzik swept a lovely ball out to Arana. Back to Gomez. Clipped one in a straight shitty ball. What was that? We've won it back though. Sanchez has done really well to win it back. Rashford had a shot blocked. Got another chance. Rashford! Oi, 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 oi. Good win from Sanchez. Nicking it in. That's what you want from your ball. Your box-to-box midfielder. And a decent finish with his left peg for from Rashford. Bilbao. This is what normally happens. The other team does not look threatening at all, and then they managed to score late on. Just like that. Just like that. This is where I start to think the game is just taking the piss. They've shown absolutely nothing, and then they go down the other end. Half a clearance. Good. What's the goalkeeper doing? Oh, they'll end up winning. They'll end up winning the game now. Good tackle. Come on, can we break? No, we swept the ball out wide to Yuri. We're in trouble. Headed out by Gomez. Great. It's a poor header. Aye, aye, aye. Right, I'm going to go for once. I'm going to go defensive. Oh, brilliant. Blocked. Jesus. We're under the cosh. Let's make a sub. Let's get Rashford off. Let's get another centre half on. We'll go with that. See if we can hold out. I'd say draw's okay. Disappointing that we can't keep a clean sheet. And we let goals in late on. The Real Madrid goal was late on as well. But we've stopped the rot here. I didn't expect to get... Oh no. Fucking hell. I didn't expect to get 4 points, to be honest, from these two games. And there it is, guys. 1-1. Trying to keep the morale up. Right, guys, so that has got us into a decent position. We've got 8 games to go. We are 5 points clear of Bilbao. 7 points ahead of Betis. And as I said, we've got a decent enough running. We've got Espanyol near the bottom. Tenerife, Vallecano, Girona, Espanyol, Almeria, Osasuna. If we look at the league table... The Royals, so we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So we pretty much got 7 out of the bottom 8 to play, and then we've got Betis. So we should be okay. So how it's going to work is Tuesday's episode will be the start of the next season. Unless the last game of the season, we need to definitely get something from the game for Champions League football. I'm going to leave it. We'll come back at the start of the season, probably with Champions League qualifying round. We're not going to catch Real Madrid. They're on 67. We're not going to catch them. So we'll come back Tuesday. Potentially a new club. I'm going to say not. But all will be revealed in the next episode. Thank you very much for everyone who's watched. If you are new, subscribe to the channel. And we will see you on Tuesday for the start of Season 5. Maybe with Sevilla. Maybe not. We will see. Thanks, guys. See you later.